whenever you want.
Greetings, namaste, peace be with you, shalom, om. C. Jonathan Anderson here once again. Let's go ahead and dig in. If you actually live in a multi-dimensional place, why do you act as if you can only think in one dimension? And why not live fully? Think and be big. If you actually live in a multi-dimensional place, why do you act as if you can only think in one dimensional fashion? Why not live fully and think and be big? It really is that simple. Question for you. Easter's around the corner. When are you going to have your resurrection day? We've been told by him to do even greater works. When are you going to have your resurrection day? We've been told by him that we can do even greater works. Things to ponder. Things to reflect on, things to meditate. You can take those and let them be affirmations. Not going to be long today, just 2 more things. If only we could honor each other each day. If we could be proactive, then we wouldn't have to be reactive. If we could only honor each other each day, if we could be proactive, we wouldn't have to be reactive. Ponder, ponder, ponder. Now I'm going to touch on something I'll pick back up a little deeper the next section, but let's talk about this whole kingdom of heaven. Matthew 18:1 says, unless you change and become like these little children, you cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. Unless you change and become like these little ones, you cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. Mark 15 talks about entering the kingdom of heaven also. Jesus also mentions in the scripture that flesh and blood cannot enter into heaven. So what is this heaven? Well, we've been told it's streets of gold and jasper and castles and all these things. Hate to disappoint. Heaven is equated with consciousness. Jesus' message was all about raising your level of consciousness. Scripture says, Jesus said, you cannot say, where is heaven? Look over there. Look there, look above. It says the kingdom of heaven is at hand. We've got to stop taking things literally. The kingdom of heaven is a level of consciousness that is attainable. It's going to require prayer, meditation, some fasting, rearranging your thought process, embracing peace. Peace first and foremost with self. Reconcile with you. It's going to require forgiveness. Forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, cast into that sea of forgetfulness. Here's one more very important key to this: being present. Right here and now. Doesn't mean don't plan. It doesn't mean don't think of a fond memory. It certainly means reconcile the traumas that you've had. Today's Wednesday. If you're still here, you survived Tuesday. Whether it was glorious or dismal, you're here. Learn the lesson and keep it moving. Easier said than done. However, with practice, with being present, this present moment, if you're in the present, you can actually enjoy what's right in front of you. You can't do a thing about your boss giving you a reprimand or a promotion other than enjoy one and learn not to get reprimanded. That event is over. It's 11:59 Daylight Standard Time here on the East Coast. There's not a thing that you can do about 10:45 except learn. So if whatever was going on at 10:45 a.m. didn't get you in a wreck, didn't get you fired, didn't get you smacked, continue that behavior. If something happened, hopefully not catastrophic, then don't do it. That sounds simple. If you spill your coffee first thing on the morning on your brand new white shirt, hopefully you have a replacement. If not, put on the yellow shirt. Don't fall into that trap of, oh, my day's gonna be crap. Well, you're putting that into the universe. Understand the power of the spoken word. He wants a crappy day, okay. No, you spilled the coffee. If you're running late, then guess what? That means get up earlier. So if you spill the coffee, you change shirts. Once you learn how to be present, it shifts everything. If you've got a meeting at 3 o'clock and you're prepared, let it go. You can think about it, but just be in that moment because things shift all the time. Let it go. If you're prepared, the 3 o'clock meeting is a piece of cake. Don't stress yourself out about it. Do you get where I'm going with this? Be in the present moment. You know, the greatest gift you can give someone is to be present when they're speaking with you. What did you say? Don't do that. If you're present, you don't have to. You're taking in what's being said. One other piece to that, and I'm going to keep building on this. I know I'm saying a lot of things to kind of digest. But when you're in that moment, the only thing that really exists is what's in front of you right now. 3 o'clock meeting doesn't exist, it's not here. Yesterday doesn't exist, it's not here. Be present. This is how you shift your consciousness. The noise will drift away. It's a process. Be patient with yourself. Forgive yourself. The other little thing that I'm going to drop right now, shift your diet. What do you take in? That includes people, place, and things. Oftentimes when we talk about diet, we think about whether we're going to be a vegan or a vegetarian or a pescatarian, fish eater. You get it. That's not the diet I'm talking about. That's important. But I'm talking about what kind of content are you taking in? Is it always comedy? Is it always violence? What are you reading? Who's around you? Is there constant noise and chatter? Shift your diet. What's essential to enter into this level of consciousness is at least 20 minutes a day of silence. Not a whole lot said today, but a whole lot to think about. C. Jonathan Anderson, peace, shalom, assalamu alaikum, namaste.